What is up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video, y'all. So, it's a new content drop on Wednesday, and we got a new banner. So, I'm gonna dive into that right now, you guys. So, we got Beach Tifa. This has been kind of teased for a while in the story of this new beach event, and yeah, she got her own costume. So, let's get into it. So, costume itself, the Passion Mermaid. Honestly, I think this actually looks really good. I really like the aesthetic. I like this costume way better than her the previous beach costume she had last year. Yeah, just really think the aesthetic looks really good in this one. So yeah, Passion Mermaid. You get Sun's Favor plus 10, HP plus 5%, physical defense plus 15%. So this is the same R ability that already is featured on Lucia and Yuffie's new weapon. I think this is actually really good. Physical defense is, I think, a stat that's going to be coming in more into clutch. I think it's more valuable on a costume, and it's really nice to have, so you don't have to have it on materia or back weapons or whatever. I don't know. I just think it's really good to have on a costume. And the 5% HP, you know, it's not a lot, but it's, you know, it's something. Flameblade Arcanum, obviously top tier. Top tier when it comes to DPS. Top tier for fire damage. You know, what else is there to say? Very good, very good. So Shell Knuckles. So her Spinning Fervor deals 520% magic fire damage. So it's a magic fire DPS. And also 70% more HP, 1.2 multiplier. So similar to Yuffie's her Quake weapon. Yeah, same type of deal except hers. Tifa's is magic fire. Our abilities at 120, 20 magic attack, 12 fire potency at OB0. OB6, it goes to 27 magic attack, 27 fire potency, 810% magic fire damage at OB6 with the 1.2 multiplier if your HP is 70% or more. That is insane damage, dude. That is huge. And then OB10, magic attack 31, fire potency 39, 940% magic fire damage, 1.2% multiplier. Or not percent, but just 1.2 multiplier. But yeah, insane. 660 magic attack, sigil boost, magic attack. This is fantastic. Fantastic weapon, fantastic DPS weapon. Is this higher than Zack's was during the half anniversary? Like, I know he got a magic fire set up, and did Tifa like already, you know, power creep that? Well, not power creep, but you know, kind of a little bit better percentages, right? Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say here, man. This is fantastic. It's a fantastic fire magic setup. Yeah. I'll say one thing though is if you have magic fire Zack from the half anniversary, or if you have magic fire Aerith, I don't think this is necessary. But if you don't have either, and you're, you know, kind of struggling with Shiva EX2 or Shiva EX1, then this is your ticket to clearing that content. Like, this is made for clearing that, essentially, right? Yeah, it's really good. Really good. But, yeah, what can you combine with that weapon when it comes to Tifa? For me, Power Soul would be perfect for me because HP, magic ability potency, that'll pair very well. I have mine at like OB9 already, so I think that's what I would pair with it. Feathered Gloves, I think, would work pretty decently because you're getting boost attack. Water potency does nothing, but you're also getting a MDef is decreased at mid, and it only costs 3 ATB. So I think this is a good debuffing weapon to start the battle, and then you just start wailing on it with fire damage. Maybe Tifa will eventually get some kind of weapon like Feather Gloves, but I guess a fire version of it, maybe later, if the game keeps following that same trend. But yeah, for now, I would say probably this weapon, or probably Power Soul. You could also do Kaiser Knuckle, but this isn't really great for our abilities. It's just good for the MDef is decreased on it, and it goes up to high as well at OB6. But yeah, the two weapons, Power Soul or this one, I think would pair very well. So yeah, am I gonna pull on this? I think so. I think I will. One reason alone, cosmetic-wise, I think cosmetic looks great because I already have Beach Aerith from the 2023 Beach event, and I think, you know, I gotta have beats Tifa too, right? You know, I think you got to have both of them, right? But yeah, I think I'm gonna pull on it just because like I don't have a magic fire setup, right? I have Egg Staff with Aerith with no Arcanum costume, and it's like it's serviceable, but this is just a straight up DPS that's made for specifically that battle, and it's just gonna strengthen any fire setup if you don't have a good fire setup already. So from that perspective, yeah, I think it's an easy pull if you're lacking on fire content, or just lacking on a fire build anyway, like a magic fire build. I have a good physical fire build with Cloud, but, you know, he can't clear Shiva EX2. He just can't do it. That battle's specifically made for this build right here for Tifa. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pull on this. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna think about it. But yeah, this is a really good bait, man, for the, you know, we already know about Vincent's coming next week. But damn, this is a very enticing banner to, like, damn. You know, that's another thing you can kind of do. August 1st, this doesn't end for a while, so, you know, you could wait for Vincent for next week and to see if, like, oh, do I really want to, if you're really hurting on crystals, right? If you're really hurting on crystals and you want to decide, hey, I want to draw on Tifa or I want to draw on Vincent, then you can make that choice just by waiting for Vincent next week. Or, you know, if you're kind of sitting where I'm at, like 60k, I can draw on both pretty comfortably, I would think, unless I just get really bad stamp luck, which, you know, knock on wood. But yeah, I think I'm gonna draw on this. I think it's really great, really strong fire DPS. So yeah, and yeah, let's not forget about Barret too. So let's go to Barret's weapon, the Sharkslayer. I think this thing looks badass, man. I love this. I love the aesthetic of this. Like, it's like a shark's face. It's got like blood on the fins. It's got a nose ring. I think this is like hilarious and awesome at the same time. So the dorsal fin shot, I think the physical non-elemental damage is kind of, you know, whatever, but you're getting this weapon purely for the debuff that it does. So it does fire resist is decreased at mid, and then it also goes to high on base OB, which is pretty good. I mean, not pretty good, it's great, but then also it does water resist is decreased at, you know, at mid, and it goes to high. So fire and water double debuffing weapon. So very similar to like Red 13. He has 2 weapons that are like this already. The R abilities, so at OB0 120, HP 20, buff debuff extension 16 points. OB6, the potency goes to high on both of the elemental and perils. Fantastic. Boost HP 27, buff debuff extension 36. Then at OB10, boost HP 31, which is, it's whatever, but buff debuff extension 52. Holy crap. that is insanity. I can move out of the way. Yeah. 52 points, man. Holy crap. That's the highest sub weapon you can get for when it comes to buff debuff extension. That's awesome. And it's got circle sigil boost, P attack boost. So as a debuffing weapon, very good. Also, I forgot to mention, 3 ATB, very nice, and it has a diamond sigil break. So this weapon could be like very useful, I'd say, for content that's coming in the future, or content right now anyway. It could be useful for the Hell House crash. It could be useful for Ramu EX2, I guess, in the future, because it's gonna have that water imperil and diamond sigil break. I'm assuming both of those are probably gonna come in handy. But yeah, I think this is a good weapon, very good R abilities. I think, you know, Barret's been getting a lot of these type of weapons where he's just getting like insane R abilities. Like his previous weapon, Electro Cannon, 52 magic ability potency, enemy launcher, 52 physical ability potency. So Barret doesn't get like a bunch of like weapons that are gonna be like, oh, DPS wise, but he gets really good support weapons and really good like R ability back weapons for other characters. So from that perspective, Barret's pretty awesome. So yeah, I like this weapon. Would you pull specifically on this banner for this weapon? No, you can always just wish list this weapon later. But yeah, I think this banner is pretty good. I mean, it's amazing for Tifa, right? It's amazing for Tifa, and then Barret's is kind of like the cherry on top, right? If you are, you know, able to get that weapon, if you draw just one page, which I'm probably gonna do. I'm just gonna draw one page, get the costume, hopefully get like more than one copy of Tifa's weapon, and getting Barret's weapon would be nice too. But yeah, I think this is a very good banner, very good magic fire setup for Tifa. You know, really no complaints for me. So yeah, are y'all gonna draw on Tifa? Are y'all going to just wait and see what Vincent provides next week, or are y'all going to, like, you know, possibly just draw on both like me? And also, you know, there's 1 year anniversary. It's coming in like 2 months. You know, just be wary of that as well if you wanted to save crystals. But man, I don't know. I'm ready to draw. I want to do some draws. But anyway, if y'all yeah, man, that's all I got for this video. If you enjoy my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Later.